professional 3D animation videos with characters and scenes, right? And video plots. So the first thing you want to do is go to your Google Play Store and search for this app called Plotagon. You search for it and then you download it to your phone. You can see I already have it, that's why it's saying open. So do that. So when you download it to your phone, you are going to open it, right? So you just click on it and then wait for it to load. So now it's going to show you, if you are new to this app, it's going to show you allow permissions. So you just click on allow. Now when you get here, the first thing you want to do is click on create video because you are new to this. So create video and then wait for it to load. Now you can see that it has loaded this interface for me like this. So now there are a lot of things that you can do here. So the first thing you want to do is choose your video background, right? Now you can see that this is a restaurant when looking at it, or you can also tell from this title here. Can you see restaurant? Now you can change this scene, right? By clicking on this restaurant here. If you don't want the restaurant background, you can change it. So just click on restaurant and then scroll to see different scenes that you can pick. Now, when you are doing this, bear in mind you need to look for a scene that doesn't have this cat icon here because this means that it is paid, right? It is not free. Because if you click on it, you see you have to pay 150 naira per month to access it. If you don't want to do that, just stick to the free ones that are there. Can you see there are a lot of free templates? Just keep scrolling, you will find them. So you can see this is a free one here, cafe, right? That's a free one. So let's scroll here. If you scroll, you will find a lot of other ones as well. So let's choose the cafe for example. Now you can see that we have a cafe background. So now this what this no extras means is that if you want people to be in the background of the cafe, so when you click on no extras and you click on with extras, you click on it, can you see that people have appeared in the background? Can you see them? Now you can also choose what you want those people to do. If you want them to be attentive or non-attentive. So non-attentive means probably they are just having conversations with each other and not focusing on what your own character is saying, right? So you can click attentive or non-attentive. So let's leave it as non-attentive. Now it's time for you to start adding your own personal touch. So now to do that, click on no actor, right? Click on it. Now it will prompt you to choose a character that you want to use in your cartoon animation. So bear in mind to do this you must have a script, right? A video script that you want your characters to act out. Maybe you're trying to promote a business or your product, or you want them to just advertise something for you. Have that script ready, have what you want them to say ready so that you can just input it, right? So now to do that, you will be new when you are new to this, you will just see all these characters that are paid, right? There are free ones on that here too. If you scroll, can you see this Jessica is a free character, Lizzie is a free character, Samir is a free character, and so on. But if you want to create yours from the scratch, I'll teach you how to do that now. You click on create character, right? You click on it, then you wait for the editor to load like this. Now you can choose if you want a male character or a female character. So this is already on female, so let me leave it. Or if you want male, just click on male and you see it has changed.
They are to edit and customize your character. So if you scroll, you see more options. This is to change the face, right? This one here is to change the shape of the face. This is to change the hair. This is to add beard if you want to. This is to change the color and style of the eyes, eyebrows, etc., glasses, trousers, and so on like that. So just play with it and create make something creative and save it, right? So when you are done doing that, when you edit it and you are done, all you need to do is just click back here. Now you don't have to worry about this which is adding gestures to it. You are going to add that in your final video, because if you click on it, you see that you can add different gestures, right? Like clapping and so on, but you don't need that. You can do that in your main video, right? You can do that in your main video. So what you are going to do now, okay, let me just click on anyone neutral. Now what you are going to do is you are going to click this icon here. Can you see, to go back? You don't have to save, it's going to save it automatically for you. So just click on it, then you wait for it to go back. Can you see? Can you see that it has brought that character I just created now? It's brought it and named it Auto for me. Or you can also edit that. If you want to edit the name of your character, just click on these three dots that you see here. Click on it. Can you see edit character? That's to edit the features, and you can rename. If you want to rename the character, you click on rename, but I don't want to do that, so let's just leave that. So now for this video, I'll click on this one, right, that we just created. So I'll just click on it. Can you see that this character has appeared here? This is the character we just created. Now it has appeared here. So now what do you want this character to do, right? You can see that it is to the left of the counter. If you look here, it says to the left of the counter. Now you can put this character anywhere in this cafe, right? So if you click on to the left of the counter and you scroll, you will see different places that it can be. So it can be, the character can sit on the armchair, stay at the cash register, stay at the door, anything you want it to do. So let's say we want it to stay at the counter by the right. Can you see that it has moved here? If you want it to stay to the counter by the left, it's going to move to that former place again. Can you see that? Right? Leave it there like that. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add another actor to this, and I want that actor to be here. So I want to create a scene such that there will be someone attending to this character here, right? So I'll click on no actor to add a new character. Click on it. Then I'm going to add this one, Erica. So I want her to attend, or if I want to choose another character, let me just scroll. Let's use one from the bottom, right? Let's use Lizzie, right? So I want Lizzie to be here. Can you see where I'm pointing this arrow? Let me change the color of this indicator so you guys can see it properly. Good. Okay, good. So I want Lizzie to be here. Can you see? I want Lizzie to be there. So to move Lizzie there, I'm going to click. Can you see that this here is for Lizzie? So I'm going to click on cash register. Can you see? I'll click on cash register, and you can see that Lizzie has already come here. Good. So now that we are done with that, it's time to start adding what I want them to say to each other. So let's say, for example, I want Lizzie to say, what do you want to place an order for, right? So I'm going to click on this character here. So let me introduce you to what all these are for, right? This first one, this first icon here is to add new scenes to your video. This one is to add a conversation to your video. This one here is to add music, and this one is to add text if you want to. We would practicalize how they all work soon. So now what you want to do is click on this one here to add a conversation. Can you see? That's brought up this new scene. Now let me quickly show you something. If you want to move your scenes, or if you want to remove or delete them, just click on these three dots here, right? And then you just exit to delete it, or you can do this to move it upward or to move it downward, right? Okay, good. Now that we're okay with that, so now what we want to do is add what they should say to each other. So I'm going to click on no actor. Then which one do I want to talk first? Okay, I want Lizzie to talk first, so I'm going to click on Lizzie. Follow these things, it's very simple. Then I'm going to write a dialogue, right? Or I can also record my voice if I want to, but I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to write what I want Lizzie to say. So let's say, good morning. What do you want to what do you want to place an order for? Right? And then I'm going to click and then I'm going to click back and then I will play it.
What do you want to place an order for?
Let's play it
Good
again.
morning. What do you want to place an order for?
Good. Now let me quickly tell you something. If in your dialogue, which is this part, right, where you're writing what you want them to say, if you notice that the character is sounding a bit funny, maybe the voices are seasoned or is just sounding a bit funny, it's not sounding very natural. What you want to do is you want to edit your text well, right? You want to make sure that you're adding the right punctuation marks where necessary. You can see, for example, this full stop is very important, right? You want to write it the way you want your character to speak. So just make sure that you're taking note of that. Don't just write your text anyhow. If you write it anyhow, then it's just going to speak anyhow. So let's say, for example, let me remove this um full stop. Now you see what it's going to do. Listen very well.
Good morning. What do you want to place an order for?
Can you see how fast that was? Can you see? But if I put full stop now, you will see what it's going to do. Let me put full stop. Now let's play
Good
it.
morning. What do you want to place an order for?
Good. Do you notice the pause at the end of good morning? That's what you want. You want it to sound really nice. So now you can choose what you want your character to do as they are speaking. So just click on neutral. Can you see? So if you want them to wave, right? But this is a receptionist, so I don't want her to wave. So let's just say smiling. Let's see if we can get that. Okay. Okay, super excited, right? Let's choose super excited. Okay.
Good morning. What do you want to place an order for?
Okay, no, I don't want that. So let's just choose another one. Okay, let's say happy.
Good morning. What do you want to place an order for?
Okay, that's nice. So now that is done, right? To say. Now let's create another conversation. What we want this guy to say, reply, right? In response. So to do that, I'm going to click on this icon again to create another conversation, right? And then I'm going to click on no actor, just like we did before. And then I'm going to click on auto because I want him to speak now. That's this guy, right? So I click on auto. Can you see? I'm going to write the dialogue that I want him to say here. You can see that it has already moved it to him now because it's the one that is about to speak. So earlier we said, good morning, what do you want to place an order for? Okay, place another for. Okay, so let's say morning, comma, or no, let's use full stop because we want a pause. Morning, I would like to order for spaghetti and chicken. Now this dialogue that I'm using is just an example, right? For depending on what you're trying to create, you have to, make them say that thing. If you are promoting your business, maybe you are selling bags or shoes, you have to make them say what you want them to say, right? That's why I said you have to create your own script. So these ones that I'm using are just samples so we can get the point of what I'm trying to pass across. So now let's leave it on neutral. Let's play it.
Morning. I would like to order for spaghetti and chicken.
Okay, so I want a pause at this four here. So I want to put a full stop there. It might not make sense as you are typing, but you want the character to speak a certain way. So just make sure you write your dialogue according to
Morning.
that format.
I would like to order 4 spaghetti and chicken.
Okay, I don't want that long pause, so let me put comma instead and let's see how it sounds.
Morning. I would like to order 4 spaghetti and chicken.
Okay, I like that. So that's nice. So if you want another gesture, you can add it, but I want it to be neutral, as you can see. Then the conversation can now go on and on and on. You just keep adding more conversation boxes by clicking this icon here, right? If you want Lizzie to respond, for example, I'll click on it again, then I'll click on no actor, then I'll click on Lizzie, right? I click on Lizzie, right? And then I want her to say something. So I'll just type what I want her to say in response. So that's how you keep doing it continuously until you are done with your video. If you want to add another scene, now let's do that. So you click on this icon here, this one, not this message one. You click on this one here, right? To add a new scene. So you click on scene, click on it. Then you're going to scroll to pick another scene that you like. Okay, so this one is white room, for example. I don't want to use that. So let's see. There's okay, you can see all these ones here are free scenes also. So you can download them, right? Okay, so this one is TV sofa, right? So all these ones that have this arrow, you can download them. So let's see, let's try and download this one. So you just wait for a bit for it to load. It has downloaded and you can use it. So there are a lot of free scenes that you can use in this app. So you don't have to worry about paying any fee to access those scenes because there are a lot of free ones that you can use. So now that we've gotten our kitchen scene, now this kitchen scene doesn't rhyme with the first cafe scene. Normally it doesn't. But I'm just using it as an example. You're going to choose scenes that rhyme for yours, right? So now for the kitchen scene, I'll click on no actor so that I can add who I want to be there. So let's say we want to add Scott, for example. Now take note, you can also create multiple characters. So if you want more characters from scratch, just follow the step I taught you and create more characters, right? Now where do you want Scott to stay? You choose. So I want Scott to sit on a chair. So I'll click on chair. Can you see that Scott is now sitting on a chair? Now I can also edit this also to choose and to add another person. This I want to add Samir, right? And I want, you can see where Samir is now. So I want Samir to come here. So I'm going to click on to the right of the counter here. Oops, sorry. So I'm going to click here to the right of the counter for Samir, and I'm going to click on chair also. Can you see that? So Samir is now sitting on the chair, although I don't know which chair Samir is sitting on now. So let's see. Okay, for this one, this particular one is actually table. So I'll click on table, right? So that it can come here. Good. Now that we're done with that, I can now choose what I want them to say to each other as they are sitting down like this. To do that, what do? I click on this conversation icon, this message icon here. Then I'm going to click on no actor, just like before, same exact thing. I'll click on Samir. Now this is Samir here. That's why it has taken me to his face because I want him to talk now. So I'll just say, did you enjoy the football match? So let's type that, football match. So let's play it.
Did you enjoy the football match?
So let's try something. Did you enjoy? Let's put a comma here and let's see how it
Did you
sounds.
enjoy the football match? Did you enjoy the football match?
Okay, I think I like it better that way. So now to choose what I want this next guy here to respond, again I'll click on the message icon here, click on no actor, choose Scott because Scott is the second person, right? You can see that it has taken me to his face now because I want to write something that he will say. So you can say yes, I did. The match was great. The match was nice, right? So let's play it.
Yes, I did. The match was nice.
Okay, let me take out this comma because the pause is sounding a bit weird. So let's do that.
Yes, I did. The match was nice.
Okay, now I don't like the fact that it's too fast. So let me put a full stop.
Yes, I did. The match was nice.
Okay, let's use the match was great. Right, let's play
Yes,
it
I
now.
did. The match was great.
Good, I like that. So can you see what we have done so far? So that's how you keep doing it. You keep doing it. You keep adding scenes, adding your text, animating your characters, and so on and so forth. Now if you want to add music also, you can click on this music icon here. Can you see that? To add music. So if you want to add happy music or sad music, or if you want to download more songs, that depends on you. Or when you are done finally, you can also add um a different kind of song using another app called InShot, right? So that's another option that you can choose to use. So that's how you create your 3D animation scenes. It's very easy, it's very simple. Can you see all that? So when you are done and you are done, maybe you want a bear scene, for example, and you want to type something like hello or whatever text it is, right? And you want it to just show as a blank text, maybe at the beginning, right? You can also add someone's voice. So let's say Lizzie, for example. Click on Lizzie. So if you play it,
Hello.
can you see that? So it's going to show. So now if you want to take this to the beginning, if you want your video to start out like this is what you are going to do. You are going to click these three dots and you are going to move it upward. Can you see this upward icon here? You move it, you keep moving it upward, you move it upward again, you move it upward again, upward again, upward again, like this. Can you see that? Can you see that it's now
Hello.
finally at the top?
Good morning.
Can you
What
see?
do you want to play some
So if you want to add maybe like an introduction to your video, you can just do that with this icon. So that's how you get everything done. So if you want to remove it, just click on the three dots, click on the three dots, and then click on X to cancel it out. Can you see it has gone? So that's how you create your video. So let me delete this music here. Good. So when you are done with everything and you want to download and save your video, just click on this icon here, right? This one. You click on it and then you click on render video. Now it's going to give you the options to choose if you want to export it with subtitles or without subtitles. So what this means basically is that if you want your videos to write what it is your characters are saying down, then you export with subtitles. But if you don't want it to write what your characters are saying, then you export without subtitles. So let me click on export without subtitles. Then you wait for it to render your video completely. So just be patient. Can you see that? Finalizing video. Good. Okay, so this is just an advert. You can cancel it. So now you can see your plot has now been saved. So you can view it from your gallery. So you just click on done and it will take you back here. And then you can just go back and view your 3D animation video from your gallery. It's very simple, very easy. This is how you create your 3D animation videos with cartoon characters and different scenes, right? Thank you very much for watching this video.